So for today's video, we are going to continue about the divisibility rules. So last time we have discussed or we have made a video about divisibility rules of 2, 5, and 10. So now we will proceed to another divisibility rule, which is divisible by 3, 6, and 9. So let's proceed with our lesson. So divisibility rule is a process of determining whether one number is divisible by another number. So again, to repeat the definition, ito yung process na para makita natin or para ma-identify natin if yung given number is divisible siya by another number. So first, let's have the divisibility rule of 3. So we have here a test that if the sum of all the digits in this number is divisible by 3. So, ang gagawin lang natin dun sa digit is ipag-a-add natin. Then, after natin ipag-add, it must be divisible by 3. And if the sum is not divisible by 3, then it is divisible. It is not divisible by 3. So, let's have an example. So, in our example, we have 924. So, how can we identify if this is divisible by 3? So, like in the definition, if the sum of all the digits in the number is divisible by 3. So, what are we going to do is to add each digit. So, ang gagawin natin is 9 plus 2 plus 4. Then, ang sum niya, we need to see if it is divisible by 3. So, 9 plus 2 plus 4, it is equal to 15. So, 15 siya. It's like na mataas pa din yung number. So, para mas mapababa pa natin yung number, we can also add this digit. So, pwede natin gawin ay 1 plus 5, it is equal to 6. Then, is 6 divisible by 3? How can we identify if 6 is divisible by 3? So, we can use the division method. So, 6 divided by 3 is 2. If the answer is whole number, then it is, or the number is divisible by 3. So therefore, since whole number ang sagot natin, 924 is divisible by 3. So another example. So let's have 117. Is this divisible by 3? Or how are we going to check? So 1 plus 1 plus 7, it is equal to 9. Is 9 divisible by 3? Yes, because if we divide 9 by 3, it is equal to 3, which is whole number. And then, the number 117 is divisible by 3. Okay? Let's proceed with another divisibility number, which is 6. So, how can we identify if a number is divisible by 6? So, please recall what is the divisibility rule of 2 and of course, the recently divisibility rule of 3. So, dahil to identify if a number is divisible by 6 is if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. So, paano ba natin ma-check yun? So, let's have an example here. 324. So, dapat divisible siya by 2 and also divisible by 3. If divisible lang siya ng 2 pero hindi siya divisible ng 3, then it is not divisible by 6. And vice versa. If hindi siya divisible by 2 pero divisible siya ng 3, it is not divisible by 6. So, dapat pareha yung divisible by 2 and 3. So, dapat pareha yung check. So, let's identify if 324 is divisible by 2. So, to recall what is divisible by 2, so, divisible by 2 ends with even number for 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So, since 324 ends with the digit 4, which is even number, then 324 is divisible by 2. So, let's check the 2 dahil divisible by 2 siya. Now, let's check if this is divisible by 3. So, how are we going to check if the number is divisible by 3? So, we are going to get the sum of the digit. So, 3 plus 2 plus 4 is equal to, so 3 plus 2 is equal to 5, and 5 plus 4, it is equal to 9. And then 9 is divisible by 3. So therefore, lagyan natin ng check to dahil divisible siya ng 3. If pareha siyang may check, then 324 is divisible by 6. So let me give you another example. Let's say I have here 126. Ayan. So let's see if this is divisible by 6. So first is to identify if the digit or if a number is divisible by 2. Since, let's have here the 2 and 3. So since the last digit is 6, which is even, then the number is divisible by 2. And then when we add the digit, 1 plus 2 plus 6 is equal to, so 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. And 9 is divisible by 3, therefore we have to put check on 3. And since pareha siyang divisible by 2 and 3, then 126 is divisible by 6. Okay po, so that's how are we going to identify if it is divisible by 3 and divisible by 6. So next naman natin is to identify if a number is divisible by 9. So paano ba natin ma-identify if a number is divisible by 9? So this divisible by 9 is the same sa ating divisible by 3. So dapat yung sum ng digits natin is divisible by 9. So ang gagawin lang natin, ipag-a-add lang natin siya. So for example, we have here the 3,465. So to identify if this number is divisible by 9, we're going to add this digit. So let's have 3 plus 4 plus 6 natin, and then plus 5 must be equal siya sa divisible by 9. So let's have 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, and 7 plus 6 is equal to 13, and 13 plus 5 is equal to 18. So the sum is 18. So do you think 18 is divisible by 9? Yes, because when we divide 18 by 9, the answer is 2, which is whole number. And then when we use the multiples, or multiples of 9, so 9, 18, 27, and so on. So, pag exact siya dun sa ating multiple, then the number is divisible by 9. So, therefore, 3,465 is divisible by 9. So, now we have learned how are we going to identify if a number is divisible by 3, 6, and 9. So, thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned.